Can you all hear me clear? Let me know in the comments down below. If you can hear me clear, if you can see me clear, I hope you can. I can't see you, but I'm imagining you are, as per usual, looking pretty sharp, pretty sharp. What's going on? What's going on? Well, today on this video, I'm gonna come in to answer a few questions, and also to just with my usual let you know how my day went and how my week is going and how my week and how my I'm planning my next week and weekend. So sharing is caring, they say, and I'm here to share my day with you guys. So give me a massive thumbs up if you can hear me clear. Give me a massive thumbs up if you can hear me and see me clear. I hope you can. I am right now live on Instagram at the same time as I am live on TikTok, and at the same time I am live also on YouTube. So if you follow me of any of these channels, you will see me live right now. And yeah, check it out and see which live you prefer, which live you like the best, which one sounds the best. I've got a comments here. Who's coming at me live? God of the edits. Hello, God of the edits. You're coming at me from YouTube. Can you make a video about me? I'll try my best, God of edits. As soon as I have more information about you, I'll definitely make a video about you. I promise that. So I just need more information about you. But very important. You have to be at least 18 years old. The law is changing, and in nowadays you have to be really careful, because it's to protect you guys. It's to protect you guys. They are still underage, still very young, and innocent. So unfortunately, there's a lot of bad people out there, and everybody has to be protected and looked after, and that's what the law says, and that's what I'm here to obey. Can you all hear me clear? So just answering a few questions, and letting you know that I'm here, I'm live, I'm your guy, and I won't go anywhere. I'm always gonna be here live with you guys. Now, I am here to answer questions. If you have any questions, basketball related, hit me up on my YouTube, TikTok, or also Instagram. So let me know if I'm coming at you clear. I will appreciate that. Now, before I go there, I'm just making sure that I'm actually live on Insta, and I'm also live on TikTok. Just making sure so you can see me clear and you can tell me how there I am. I am definitely live on Instagram, because yeah, I've got a Sports Center 31, Coach PK. Is there a vote for CBL? I am not sure about CBL. You might have to go and check on a website, and that's all I can say to you right now. Check on the website, see if there is any voting. If there is any voting, please make sure you vote for your favorite player, because if he is your favorite player and he gave you some emotion, helped you out, get you excited, I believe you should vote for him or her, and that will be amazing. All right, Jimmy is following me. Donna Mara likes my brother. All right, this is all the old stuff. All right, let me see if I am live here on TikTok as well as on the other platforms. TikTok is a bit difficult to check For some reason, it's not coming up. Here we go. Here we go. Discover live. What's gonna bring me? 10 people on the live. So there's a few people live on TikTok, but for some reason, here I am. I've got 7 people on my TikTok. Good eye, my people. I think the TikTok view is heaps better than the Instagram view, so I'm gonna go and just move the Instagram view a little bit just to shape it up a little bit to make sure you guys can see me clear as well. Hi Facebook, hi Instagram, hi YouTube. How you all going? How you all doing? All right. So I think I might actually have moved the TikTok, not the Instagram. So let me see. Instagram is still there. Quality is okay. I was refing today. How was refing today? PK. A Noble has asked. Refing was great. It's coming from me from Instagram, by the way. Refing was great. Some great competition. The boys and girls play hard. I was up at Nine Awarding today, and we had some kind of regional final. So we have Hawthorne was there. We have Carnegie was there. So you had some good schools, sort of central Melbourne central schools. Boys and girls played really hard, played really well as well. Kudos to them. Keep going, keep pushing, keep playing, keep being doing the best, because doing your best. I mean, and that's all you can do. You can only do your best, and expect winning will become a habit. Winning will come. Winning will happen in no time. So I can see on my Instagram there's some red flashing lights coming up. I apologize about that. It's just the camera that I'm using. It plays up a little bit sometimes. It's sort of it's an old camera from a friend, and that camera actually uh, that camera actually was gifted to me. It's not a camera, it's a phone. It's an iPhone 11 was gifted to me by a friend that he bought a brand new iPhone 17 A plus, I believe it is. Hi Warren, how you doing? Good evening, Jet. How you guys going? Bonnie, I can see you guys coming up on my live here on my Instagram. So I'm just gonna go and check and see what TikTok is doing. So TikTok is very active by the looks of it. Your coach PK, can I play you to come coach our game? Better makes us win. I just let me just clarify that I don't make anybody win or lose. I make the decision and the calls they are there, and it's up to you to actually score the basket, play great defense, pass the ball, assists, all these good things. So if you are thinking I'm gonna come and ref your game, you're gonna lose. It's nothing to do with me. Zero. You win because you play better. You lose because the other team play better. As a matter of fact, you don't lose. I always say either you win or you learn. Exactly right. So you're gonna be learning, and I truly believe you should learn more than win, because when you win, sometimes you get too carried away with celebrating and you forget to actually, take notes and remember what you learned, what was to improve, because you think you're already on top of the world, you get the best, and you don't need to improve. But there is always a space to improve. Yo, when I hold the ball to shoot, should I leave a gap between my plane and the ball, or all plane on? I think the way they teach you, thank you for the love arts coming up from TikTok. I think the way they teach is that you have to have a bit of a gap between the palm of your hand and the ball, so the ball is sort of sitting on the on your fingers, on the tip of your fingers, and then the wrist flicks it. So I'll see if I can demonstrate it for you guys. Just hold on. I've got a ball right here. I've got a ball here, which is a Spalding. I thought most of my followers or subscribers are from Victoria. We use Spalding here. If you're not aware, in South Australia and also in Tasmania, they use Multem. So I've got a Multem behind me there. And in Sydney, New South Wales, they use the Wilson. So I've got a Wilson back there as well. But I'm just holding the Spalding at the moment in my hand. So demonstrate, young fella, they ask me, hi Kens, how you doing? How I use how to shoot the ball. So the question was, when you are shooting the ball, do you actually uh, have your hand play flat on the ball like so, or do you leave a gap like that? So that's a gap there that you can see is a gap between the palm of my hand and the ball, and you're holding it with your finger. I think the way they teach, that's how I got taught when I was growing up. So you leave a gap like so, hold your the right hand here or the left hand here just to guide the ball, and then you have the right hand here under the ball, and then what you do, you flick it. So you sort of go flick. I don't want to flick it because if I flick it, it's gonna go and smash my camera and smash my phone. They are recording in front of me here, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that's what you do. You hold the ball like so, and then you flick, and the ball goes spinning. So that's how you shoot the ball. This, I hope this explanation was valuable to you all out there. They are listening to this live. And just a second, let me just put some volume up here. So I realized my volume wasn't actually sort of on, so I had to put some volume on TikTok. It wasn't on, and I'm so also make sure there's a volume up on Instagram. Thank you guys from Instagram. I've got a few people on Instagram saying hi, and I've got about 7 people on TikTok at the moment. On my YouTube, I've got 4 people on YouTube. So yes, okay, I got off edits here. Thank you guys. Anyway, coming back to what I was gonna make this video for. I thought I'll come on this live and tell you a little bit about my weekend, what was my week, what is being, and my next weekend or this coming weekend, what it will be like. So sharing is caring. I thought I'll come in on a live, share with you guys, what I've been up to, and hopefully it's going to inspire somebody out there. Hopefully it's going to enlighten somebody's day and make it a better day for a person out there. I needed that. As soon as you start talking consistently, like it's funny because when I referee, I'm constantly talking, telling people go to their hands out, whatever. The reason I call a foul on you is because this and that and all that. I never get a dry throat. As soon as I go on live and start talking on my live, my throat start getting dry, and I always need some water. That's why I have this beautiful cup right here in front of me, and ready to drink some water and chill my voice. So hi Gestra 30 from Instagram, welcome to my live. Hi everybody on TikTok, how you all guys doing? I got about 10 people on TikTok, and a few more on Instagram, and a few more on and 4 on YouTube. So going back to the reason I came to this live, so pretty much the last weekend I haven't been live since the last weekend. I thought I'll share with you guys that I went to the Southern Peninsula tournament. So the Southern Peninsula tournament happened last weekend, and the games were from Jubilee to Springers up in Keysborough, all the way to Monash University at Frankston. So Monash University was actually where I was stationary. So I was a referee at Monash University on Saturday. I refereed 12 games from 8 a.m. to about 9:30 p.m. So pretty much I had 2 games on, 1 game off, 2 games on, 1 game off, and it went like that for the entire day. So from 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So it was a massive, massive, massive day. Anyway, coming back to the life. So what has happened then is the following. So I apologize for everybody on Instagram, by the way, because I believe you guys were had no sound, and the reason is last time I was live on Instagram, I turned my sound off because I was recording a tournament that I was officiating, and on the background was a 3-on-3 tournament at the Sri Lankan tournament, and the background of uh, uh, there was music being played on that tournament, and that's music obviously is not my music. Therefore, I got flagged for using somebody else's content. So I don't want to be cancelled by Instagram. So therefore, I had it the volume turned off. All you can see is images. So therefore, now is on again. Thank goodness for that. Now, Monash University in the Frankston campus. So I actually work at Monash University Mondays, Thursdays, up at Clayton campus. I did work in the Caulfield campus as well in the past, but now I'm mostly in Clayton campus. So we have got a bit of exams going on at the moment, so there's no basketball, but the basketball will come back very, very soon, which is fantastic, which is a great thing. Now, I've never been to Monash University in Frankston or Mornington, Frankston. I think it's Frankston. So that was the first time that I actually went to Monash University in Frankston, and I had to sort of I got lost a little bit. So it was a Saturday, so there wasn't many people there to ask for directions. But eventually, I found my way. I found where I was supposed to be, and I found it, and I got there. And once I got there, I then obviously eventually went on and referee basketball games. It was like I say Saturday. I was up at Monash from 8 a.m. to 9:30, 12 games. I didn't come home. As a matter of fact, on a Friday night, I didn't stay at home. I stayed at Carrum Downs, which is Carrum Downs, which is a motor, Carrum Downs Motor Inn, which is a motel organized by the Southern Peninsula Basketball Association. So I just wanted to clarify something for people that are not aware. When you referee basketball and there is a tournament, because there is so many teams coming from everywhere, the associations don't have enough referees to accommodate their competition, because normally when you have your domestic, you have got your own referees, A grade, C grade, whatever, and then when you have your VJBL, you also have a few games. You don't have 10 many VJBL teams. And then when you have a tournament, now you have teams coming from everywhere, and and they all want to play, and they you organize sort of a fixture, and then you need to fund the courts, so you have to hire the courts, and then after hiring the courts, you have to get referees. So obviously, your own association alone is not enough to the referees to to accommodate the full tournament. Therefore, you ask for referees from other associations if they want to come and help. So I am an MSEC referee. I ref at Albert Park MSEC. Now I went to help out Southern Peninsula tournament, and I referee, like I say, 21 games in 2 days. So I started on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. 2 games on, 1 game off, 2 games on, 1 game off. And then after that, I went to referee. I went back to the accommodation. So the reason I was talking about the get other people from other associations to come is the following: when you get people from other associations to come and help you on your tournament, the Southern Peninsula is called New Balance, is sponsored by it. They have to get them a hotel to stay because it's too far to referee until 9 p.m. And if you live about an hour away from Southern Penn, say if you live in Altona or Werribee, if you drive all the way back to Altona or Werribee and get home and sleep, but then you pretty much have to come back, wake up in 5 hours or so and start driving back. It's too far. So therefore, the association I organize some kind of accommodation so you can get to stay. So you stay normally with a friend or somebody that you ref together before, so there is no issues there staying together. And the other thing is also has to be either boy boy or girl girl, so it's never boy and girl, so they won't mix people like that. Even if you're a couple, you still won't get to stay with your partner. They usually, some people they let, some areas they let it, but some association when they organize their thing, they don't accommodate, they don't allow it. So you have to be boys with boys, girls with girls, and then you stay the night, and the next day 8 a.m. you're off again, come and referee more games. So that's how it works. That's why I stay at Carrum Downs on Friday night. Then Saturday early morning, I left about 7 o'clock, drove myself to Monash University in Frankston, and then from there I refereed 12 games, and then drove all the way back to the accommodation. I was staying with a friend. His name is How. He's a referee that I know for a very long time. He's from Altona, so he was my partner. So he was my sort of the person I was staying with for that particular tournament. Now, hi Tommy, welcome to my Insta live. Appreciate you being here and taking your time. Now, after the tournament on Sunday, so I was privileged first. I have to say, I was privileged to be appointed to referee the grand finals under 18s girls Division 1. The teams they end up playing on a particular grand final, it was Sandringham 3 versus Sandringham 2. Sandringham 2 ended up winning. It was very competitive. It was very close. Sandringham 3 was up by a few points, and then Sandringham 2 was up, and Sandringham 3 came back. They were ahead for a little while, and then Sandringham 2 pick up the game again and got some good players back on the court and end up winning the game by about 4 points or so. But it was very competitive. So initially I thought, okay, there are two Sandringham teams. It should be just a fun game. But it was actually, they try hard to win the game. So which is a magnificent thing to see. Girls from Sandringham playing so hard, playing so well, and also being well coached. I must say they were very well coached for what I see the whole time they played. Uh, Thanks for coming to my live. You just joining me. Hi back. Please make sure to send me some love hearts. I always appreciate it. Some like if you're enjoying this live, if you're enjoying this view. I hope you like the setup of my house with the balls at the back. Thanks for the love heart, the balls at the back, and the TV and the cameras and things like that. So I hope you're enjoying this. What happened when you foul? Coming up from TikTok now, not Bailey. What happens when you foul? When you foul, the referee will call a foul, and it's going to be the penalty either 2 shots or sideline, depending if the player was shooting, it's 2 shots. If he wasn't shooting, it's just a sideline. Thanks for asking. Not Bailey from TikTok, coming at me live from TikTok there. I see you guys. I see you all. I see you and appreciate the love hearts. Have you gave a tech? Yes, Billy, I gave a lot of techs in my refereeing career. I've been refereeing for 20 plus years, so I have given a lot of techs. Hopefully not too much, but well deserved. Well deserved techs. Not just to give tech, but there was a reason for it. I love you, PK. You ref my game, and you're a winner. Thank you, appreciate you, Mejeseki. I hope I say your name right. What is the best way to get past a defender? So Joey Benolosi is asking from TikTok. Well, Joey, look, I think the secret is to change directions, but not just change direction in full speed. Change direction and change the speed. You are changing direction as well. So there's many ways to change direction. The one I can tell you is the crossover. A lot of guys I love the crossover. The other one is sort of between the legs, so you're going to the right and then you put your legs ball between the legs and go back to the other direction. The other way of changing direction is behind the back, so you hit the ball and turn it behind your back and go this way now. And there's several ways to change direction. And that's the secret to go by your defender is by going one way and change direction to the other way and change direction again. Might have to do it a couple of times, and if you beat him, you go straight to the basket and score. If you can't beat him because he's managing to stay in front of you, I'll advise you to actually pass the ball. Thanks for asking, Billy. I saw you at Hoop Time. Lucky, yes, Lucky. I do Hoop Time a lot. I was in Nana Warding today. Where were you? And what's Instagram doing? Okay, pretty quiet. The YouTube pretty quiet, too easy. So I'll just go back to TikTok and stay on TikTok. That's where all the action are. Lucky say Monday. All right. Yeah, I can't remember where was I Monday. I think I was. Oh, well, good question. I think it was in Diamond Valley. Yeah, Diamond Valley. I was in Diamond Valley on Monday. If you were there, you definitely saw me there. Do you remember me? I gave you a high five at the Southern Peninsula tournament. Yes, Patty, I remember you. How you been? You been well? I hope you had a great day. Now, this was my weekend. Southern Peninsula tournament, Saturday, Sunday, 21 games. Boom, job done. And then I went to the back to Melbourne or to CBD sort of area. It is Melbourne, and then I did have Monday morning I was at Diamond Valley. Tuesday I was at Werribee. Wednesday I was at State Basketball Center, and today I was at Nana Warding. Tomorrow I'll be at Killside. So Killside is a hosting hoop time. I'll be there nice and early. Usually I get there about an hour before the first game, just to chill, make myself comfortable, find a place to be and do it, chill and go from there. Thanks guys for coming to my live, and thanks for the question. I appreciate it very very much. Damn bro, we really started all. So Patty, do you remember? Love the work, bro. Thanks, Xavier. Appreciate you. Where were you on Monday? On Monday I was at Diamond Valley. Damn, bro, we really started all of this, bro. Look at us. Yeah, Xavier, you sure did. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We're looking good, Xavier. You're looking good. Can you kindly explain more on double foul and who gets the foul? Is it both players or what? Thank you from LB. Okay, LB, a double foul. So a double foul happens if somebody fouls and then the other player that go foul retaliates. Let's say I foul you and you take it exception to the foul, and then you go retaliate by pushing me or bumping me really hard. So if this happens, so the first foul has to be called as a normal foul, and then the second foul, depending of the interpretation of the referee, it could be a unsportsmanlike foul. I don't know, because depends. Sometimes you foul and you're sort of trying to get it back and foul straight after. It could be a 50-50, but most likely, if you retaliate, your foul is going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. But the first foul is going to be a normal foul because the defender he was just trying to play the ball. So this is the rules about double fouls. So say number 5 on the blue fouls is one foul for them, and if the number 4 on the yellow retaliates by pushing hard and fouling, there's a foul on her, but it will be unsportsmanlike foul. Now, if the first foul on blue 5 was a shooting foul, number 4 on yellow is still gonna take the 2 shots, no line up, and then they go on the other side. Then number 4 on the blue takes 2 shots as well, and then the blue team gets possession, because the penalty for a penalty for a unsportsmanlike foul is 2 shots and plus possession, while the first foul, which is just a normal foul, is just 2 shots and nothing happens. So I hope this explanation helped you, and and keep asking questions. Uh, Please say Mikades is him. All right, Billy Q say, all right, Mika Dez is him. Here we go. You got it, Billy. And Xavier, hey, Coach PK, could you please say hello, Jordy? I remember you. Hi, Jordy. I remember you. Don't be soft, ref. Play on. Solo say don't be soft. Look, Solo, there is no such thing as being soft. I mean, every foul should be called, but especially when it's a children, when they're kids, like they're young. Most of you guys are very young, and your body is still growing, and your body is not strong enough yet. So you need to call everything, because if you let it go, those fouls they keep happening, and they'll keep getting harder and harder. Then what happens is it might, damage your body. It might, interrupt your growth. It might damage your brain because you're still growing. So there is no such thing as soft foul. What is there is, if there is a foul, especially for children, should be called. If it's adults, you look at it. Was it hard enough? Is it a reason to stop? Does it give them advantage or disadvantage? If he still gets the advantage, we'll let it go. But there is no advantage, we call the foul. So thanks for asking too. And thanks for the love hearts. Hi Bella. You ref on one of my games. Thank you, Bella. I hope I did a good job. That's why Australia has strange struggles overseas, because they are not used to playing through contact. Solo, again, I would disagree with you. If you watch the NBL, if you watch the Big V, you notice there actually a lot of contact being played through. Okay, so if there is advantage, like I say, if somebody hacks somebody and the ball goes out of court after the guy that got hacked, he taps the ball out of court, you need to call it, because the reason he lost the ball and he went out of court is because of the hack, because he was hit in the arm or in the leg or in the hands. So therefore you need to call those kind of fouls. But if you hack somebody and he still keeps possession on the ball, he keeps dribbling and goes by you, there is an advantage. Then we let it go, because he's gonna go and score the basket. So we give them the advantage because he went through the contact. But if he loses the ball, we can always call it a late foul and bring the ball back. So a referee can make a call up to 3 seconds later. So 3 seconds is a very long time. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and. So that's a long time. You can see the contact, think about it. Yep, I need to call it now. And then you go bang and you call it. Job done. So that's why, okay. Great. Hey, Ben. Great ref. Thank you. PK, love you. Thank you, Voss. My school is Regency Park. Wow. Hi, Regency Park. How you guys doing? You ref once of my games and gave me a card of some sort. I am in the Redbacks team. All right. Well done. Well done. Skate videos. It's called. Jenny is there. What level referee are you? Hi Jenny, I'm level A3, so level A3 referee from Victoria. Sarah, hi, remember you giving me a card and taking a photo with you at the pension solo and the Southern Peninsula tournament. Yes, Sarah, I did give a lot of people my cards, and I also took a photo with a lot of people. So I'm not shy about taking photo. I enjoy taking photo with people, as many people, as long as it makes you guys happy. I'm happy to take a photo with you. Where do you ref? Well, I usually ref up at MSEC. That's my association, but I don't really ref there as much anymore. Mostly, I'm refing at you know, hoop times or tournaments, or like the Southern Peninsula tournament just passed. I referee in Warrnambool, and this coming weekend I'm going to Wangaratta. So Wangaratta is hosting a tournament this weekend. I'll be there refereeing Saturday and Sunday as well. So this is actually my plan for the weekend. That's what I was going to be talking to you afterwards. So this week I've got tomorrow at Kilsyth, and then after Kilsyth, I'm going back to Lawrencetown, refereeing kids there, and under 10s or under and then under 8s, I think, under 8s 4 games, and then after that I'll take off straight to Wangaratta and stay in Wangaratta referee. Then on Saturday morning from 8 to late, and then on Sunday again, and then do some finals here and there. So this is my plan for the weekend. What's yours? Do not say anything about Jackson. Hey, coach. Xavier, say hi, Xavier. See, please say Jackson K. Billy. Well, this there. Billy, Damon Knox. Any tips of playing with confidence? Just practice. If you want to increase your confidence playing basketball, just practice. The more you practice, the better you get, the more confidence you're gonna gain, because every time you go there and play, you're gonna, you know, use the skills you practice, you have the confidence. The more you practice, the better you get. There is no such thing as short cut. If you don't practice enough, you're not gonna get any better, and the people that are coming after you, they're gonna surpass you, they're gonna pass you, they're gonna get better than you. So the idea is just to keep practicing. As whenever you get the chance, go out in the back guard and shoot some 3 pointers. Billy, please say Jackson Keys is Barnes. Now I won't say that because it's rude. And ignoring coach, keep your head up. Hi, bro. These kids are too small for us. Thanks, Xavier. Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you, Diamond Knox. Appreciate you too. I've got about 12 people now here on TikTok, and about one person up here on Instagram, and about one person on YouTube as well. So, what I will do now, I will pretty much say good night. It's getting late. It's 8:35 now. That's okay, Billy. All good. And so I'll pretty much say good night and say thank you very much for coming to my live. If you miss some of this live, you can see it again. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's gonna be under my lives. Or if you want to, you can go to my Instagram. You'll be under my saved lives. On TikTok, you can't save the live, so it won't be there anymore. I might put a little clip or so. They allow you to put a little clip. I'll do that, so for you guys to also see a bit of the life that we had, the conversation that we had here. And yes, so good night, Billy, good night, Xavier, good night, Billy, good night, everyone. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night, and have a good day at school tomorrow. Anywhere at if you're playing anywhere at Kilsyth, I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, I just said to go and touch my camera because the TikTok or the Instagram one, actually the YouTube one was off. So I just put them on, and now I can say goodnight to YouTube as well, and say goodnight to TikTok, to Shaidan, and say goodnight to Instagram. Again, thank you everybody for being part of my life. I appreciate it very much. I'll see you all on the next one, hopefully during the weekend, or if anything next week. So if I don't see you or you don't see any of my videos, I've got videos everywhere all the time, every day coming up. join that. And yeah, stay safe, stay safe, enjoy your evening, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I will say bye. Bye, guys. Good night. Bye, 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 bye.